Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are making a classic vegetable beef soup with super tender beef because it's made in the Instant Pot. So let's jump right into the ingredients. So we're starting off with our beef stew meat. So make sure you get some quality beef stew chunks. Then we have the beef stock. I have some Yukon Gold potatoes that I've already washed really well and I chopped up into chunks. I have some red onion that I diced only because I didn't have any yellow onion, you guys. So use whatever you have. I have my seasoning that I've already mixed up. This is just a combination of Italian seasoning, oregano, salt, and lemon pepper seasoning. I have a little bit of tomato paste, some carrots that I washed, peeled, and sliced, garlic, some frozen peas and corn, diced tomato, and we're going to use a little bit of cornstarch to help thicken that soup up. So moving right into our Instant Pot, put it on the saute setting, add a little bit of olive oil to the bottom of that pot and let that pot heat up. Once your Instant Pot is hot, go ahead and add your beef stew meat. So very important not to crowd that pot. So we're only going to add half of that beef stew meat at a time. Once you add half of your beef stew meat in there, just let it sit. Let it hang out for a couple of minutes till it gets brown on one side. Then go ahead and stir it up and let it get brown on the other side. So we're not cooking our beef stew meat all the way through at this point. We're only gonna let it get brown so it can get some nice color and some nice caramelized flavor in the bottom of our Instant Pot. Of course, it will finish cooking all the way through once you pressure cook everything in the Instant Pot. Once that first half is brown, go ahead and remove it to a plate and then add the second half. Cook the second half of that beef and then remove it, add it to the same plate and just set it all to the side. So you're gonna see it's gonna leave some nice brown bits at the bottom of your pot. Go ahead and dump your onions and carrots right on top. So you're gonna wanna soak up that flavor with the onions and the carrots. Let those hang out and saute for a few minutes. Once your onion and carrots have sauteed for a few minutes, go ahead and add in your minced garlic. Stir that around for about 30 seconds and then add in your seasoning. Again, Italian seasoning, salt, oregano, lemon pepper seasoning. Stir that all the way around. And as always, you guys, I always leave the full recipe and measurements down below in the description box so you can see exactly how much of everything that I use. And then it's just time to dump and go. Stir in that tomato paste, add in your diced tomatoes with the juice. And then once you add in the diced tomatoes, use this time to go ahead and scrape up any brown bits that are still stuck to the bottom of the pot. So that's very important. Then add in your cooked beef stew meat, well, your brown beef stew meat. Again, we're gonna finish cooking it all the way through when we pressure cook it. Then add in your Yukon Gold potatoes and then add in that beef stock. And so once you add in your beef stock, you're gonna just gently kind of stir everything around. Make sure everything is well incorporated. Gently, don't stir it too much or too heavy. Then go ahead and press everything up under that beef stock. So we're not adding the frozen peas and corn at this point, you guys. We're gonna save that to the end. So pressure cook it on high pressure for 20 minutes. After that 20 minutes is up, let it sit, do a natural pressure release for 10 minutes. Once it has released some of its pressure for 10 minutes, you can quick release the remaining of the pressure. And then now it's time to add in our frozen corn and our frozen peas. Because they're already cooked, they won't take long. They can just heat up at this point with the rest of the soup. And then you want to add in a little bit of cornstarch slurry. So if you never made one, all it is equal parts cornstarch to water. I just added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 1 tablespoon of water. Stir that together first, then add it to the soup and mix it around. Then cut your Instant Pot back on the saute mode just so it can heat everything up. You want it to heat up those frozen peas and corn, and you want it to help activate that cornstarch slurry. So I just did this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then I cut the saute mode off. Let your soup sit, kind of rest and thicken. And you guys, you have a super easy but super good vegetable beef soup in your Instant Pot. The beef is so tender because it's being pressure cooked. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Definitely try it out. Get the full recipe down below in the description box. Let me know how you like it. If you like this video, please leave me a big thumbs up down below. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you never miss when I upload a new video. Until next time, friends, I'll see you later.